Hey Pisces, welcome to your reading. This reading will cover a period of time from October 21st, 2020 to November 15th, 2020. So I create these videos around every new and full moon, and if you like these types of live reading videos, then subscribe to my channel to catch me on the live and to also be notified whenever I upload the video. Also, don't forget to hit that bell button for these notifications. I also created 2 more videos that might help you around these times, which are the Mercury retrograde and Aries retrograde videos. So my videos focus on how to use that retrograde energy to your advantage and let it serve you. So check those out. They are in the description to this video, and I will also be linking them somewhere above my head after the live version of this video is over. On this note, we will get started. I will be pulling 3 tarot cards for you in this reading. Starting with the first one, we have the Four of Pentacles, which is talking about creating a solid foundation. This is talking about, what is your investment strategy? What is your saving strategy? What do you do to save money, to generate income? What are some of your income streams? Can you expand this? Can you capitalize more on your skills? Can you create additional streams of revenue that go on top of what you're currently doing? Can you market yourself in more ways? Can you do more to show up in front of people and tell them what you have to offer? This card is very much about creating this kind of safe foundation, setting this foundation that supports you, that creates this kind of feeling of security for you, that is something that you can nurture and that you can, continue building, continue developing for your future, for your business, for your career, for your retirement, for the future generations, for your parents, for your kids, for your pets, for whoever it is that you're taking care of, and most importantly for yourself. So now is the time, and don't get overwhelmed with this, but now is the time to think about these things. Where would you like to be, say in a year or 5 years? Would you like to accumulate some resources? Would you like to invest in some things? Would you like to build your accounts or build your portfolio or build your business or build your revenue streams? Would you like to invest into some resources that will create renewable income, such as maybe real estate, or maybe invest your time and energy into writing a book or creating a course or doing something that creates a renewable source of income, a renewable source of value that you provide to others, and others in exchange provide financial resources as payment. So these are the questions that you need to be asking yourself. It's nothing to freak out over, it's nothing to stress over. But if you don't feel secure, if even this card and what I just mentioned is kind of making you, you don't want to hear this, you don't want to think about it, then maybe it's really time to think about it. Because what are you afraid of? What is it that is keeping you back from having this strategy in place, or even creating this strategy? Is it, the feelings of worth, the feelings of how you provide value, or how much you can create? It's really up to you, but you need to think about it, and you need to make a plan. You need to, even if it's not a plan, at least set a vision in place, where you want to be, what you want to create, how you want to distribute your wealth, and how you want to manage your income. So the next card that I have for you, dear Pisces, is Seven of Cups. So we have a lot of distractions coming in, a lot of shiny objects, a lot of kind of shiny object syndrome infusing things, which might be, pulling your attention one way and the other, and making you kind of go after one thing and then, oh, I want this thing, or oh, I want that thing. And all of these are equally they're equally interesting, but they're also equally kind of like, I don't know which one. I can't really decide, because they're not really about you. You might be looking at other people. You might be looking at what other people are doing, what they're selling, what they're offering, who they're serving. And you're taking it very personally. You're like, okay, what does that mean? Does it mean I need to do this? Does it mean I need to do that? This person is doing videos. This person is doing paintings. This person is doing public speaking. This person is offering courses. Do I need to do all these things, or just one or three or however many? And it's a little confusing, it's frustrating. You might be feeling like you can't catch up, you can't, quite grasp what others are doing and copy it fast enough. You can't be as good as these people are, you can't do what they do. And that's all very frustrating. That can all be kind of dragging you down and making you question yourself. But what I want you to realize, Pisces, is none of that is really about you. All of these things are equally empty and useless and equally unrelated to your path. Instead of chasing these shiny objects and what these other people are doing and these trends and fads for no reason other than just kind of being out of alignment with your true authentic self, you need to look at what is it that you want to do? What is it that you have to offer? What is it that you want to create and how you want to express yourself? What is it that is making you, come up with an idea? Or what is it that makes something worth sharing or thinking about for you? So you really need to focus more on who you are and what you have to offer. And then you have to trust your own intuitive ways, your own mind and your own soul and your own heart, in order to help you kind of choose the way in which you want to share this with the world, in which you want to package your offerings, in which you want to communicate with your friends and your followers and your colleagues, your business partners, your clients. It's all really about you. So don't be chasing after what someone else is doing or what someone else is saying just for because they are. Instead, connect with what it is that you have to offer and how it is that you want to present it, and really just kind of connect with your own truth instead of chasing everyone else's. And yes, they might have more followers, yes, they might be doing more things than you currently are, yes, they might be having success, but that doesn't mean that you won't have success. That doesn't mean that your ways are not good enough. That only means that you need to be inspired instead of trying to kind of copy others, and you need to connect more with who you really are and what it is that you have to offer. So the last card for your Pisces, let's see what it is. The last card is Five of Wands. So interesting. Again, we see some competitive energy. This is all playful and fun, and it's kind of, you putting something out there, you learning from others, you being a little competitive. Maybe you're kind of in this friendly, work competition with your peers, your colleagues. Maybe you are competing with people online a bit. Maybe it's kind of a creative contest where one person posts something creative or does something creative or does something new, and you're like, okay, now it's my turn, and you kind of do also something of your own. But I want you to tell about this card. Don't let this energy get the better of you. Don't let this competition turn vicious. Don't let this competition kind of stir you away from what it is that you need to be focusing on and what it is that you need to be creating and offering. Don't do something just for the sake of one-upping someone else. Don't do something just to make someone else envious or jealous or something like that, just because you want to win. Remember why you're doing something. And if your motivation is to simply kind of, compete with someone else, then think about what kind of energy will this bring into your relationships, your business, your world, your creativity. Will it really be something of value? Will it really inspire others? Will it show them a good example or teach them a valuable lesson? Or is it simply something that you're doing just kind of out of this darker, negative place of comparing yourself to others and wanting to kind of win against others? Remember, it's important that you win in your own kind of accord, win according to your own authentic self-expression. And if you're competing with someone other than yourself, you're kind of getting distracted from that inner vision, from that path that is uniquely yours. So make sure that you compete with yourself more so than competing with others. Make sure that you're doing, better than you did yesterday. Make sure that you're doing, better than you did a year ago. Make sure that you are kind of more so looking at how you are growing and how you are expanding and how you're overcoming your fears, instead of, being in competition with others. And remember, everyone is on their own path. So you competing with someone else doesn't really mean anything. It can't really result in anything truly positive and, you know, transformational, because it's kind of like a, why are you even doing this? They are on their own path, you're on your own path. Stay in your own lane and compete with yourself. And yes, this kind of playful, fun contest can be motivating. It can help you kind of reach certain goals or stay, you know, focused on something that might be otherwise a little bit boring. But just remember that you don't let it turn into something vicious, something aggressive, or something toxic. So this concludes your reading, Pisces. If you like these readings, please subscribe to my channel, hit that bell button to get notified. I will be linking the playlist of all these readings at the very end in a few seconds, so you can check out other signs such as your moon sign, your ascending sign, if you know your astrological chart, or maybe you can find a reading for someone who is your friend or someone who you care about that you want to share it with. If you have any questions, drop a comment and I will respond to all the comments that I receive. On this note, I love you so very much. I hope you can feel my love and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care. Bye.